sky is blue, a Sunday afternoon, she doesn't know what to...
Hi guys, and welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. So welcome to your November love and romance reading for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So Scorpio, the card that I drew for you for this month to indicate what potentially could happen in your love and romantic life is the Four of Pentacles. Now the Four of Pentacles card is all about, really, the essence of the card is about holding on to things. So holding on to things through anxiety, through control, through fear. And I think what this card is saying for some of you Scorpions this month, and I think just to let you know that I know it's for a lot of you Scorpions, it's your birthday month, but what I would like to say is that the world still turns. So I did have someone come to me in a comment about, I think it was my November, the Scorpion reading for November, saying, oh geez, it's the birthday month and your reading's a little bit on the negative side. I don't think the reading was on the negative side, but just to let you know that the tarots throw out what the tarots throw out, and life doesn't stop turning just because it's your birthday. Happy birthday, by the way, definitely. I'm a Scorpion myself, so it's my birthday on the 18th, so you know, I'm in it with you guys. But just to let you know, if there's anything in the readings that you're finding a little bit negative because it's your birthday month, then I'm sorry. I always try to find a little bit of a positive edge on any reading that might come out, potentially the way that you don't want it to come out. But just to let you know, the world does still keep turning, and there are people who are still dealing with issues regardless of whether it's their birthday or not. So I just thought that I'd get that out of the way. As I said, the card that came up for you guys was the Four of Pentacles, and I think for some of you Scorpions in the month of November, it could be all about you holding on to something quite tightly, or someone holding on to you quite tightly within a relationship. And I think what this card in essence is saying is that you need to kind of let go a little bit. So if you are in a relationship that's feeling a little bit suffocating, if you are kind of maybe a little bit clingy to your partner at the moment, then it would probably be a good idea to give each other a little bit of space, go out with your friends. You know, your partner could go out with his or her friends. You know, just enjoy yourselves as separate individuals as well as a unit. This card also talks about, for those of you Scorpions that may be unattached at the moment, for some of you guys, you might be experiencing what we call unrequited love. So you might be interested in someone who's kind of a little bit cool with you. And really what this card is saying is that you need to, again, let go. If something's not working out for you, if you're interested in someone and they're not really sort of reciprocating your feelings, then what you really need to do is maybe look at other avenues. So look at other people, look at other, you know, opportunities with other potential soulmates or partners. Don't hold on to something that's actually not working for you. And finally, for the Scorpions who are unattached at the moment, this card is really saying that you need to step out of your comfort zone, okay? So basically, for example, if you are always sort of going to the same places, hoping to meet someone, then it might be a good idea maybe to go somewhere else, or maybe to take up something else, maybe to do a hobby, you know, maybe just to take yourself out of your usual routine. Because as I always say, love doesn't come knocking at the door for you. You need to go out and actually you know, take action in finding someone who's potentially right for you. So if you are finding that this month that you are in a little bit of a, how can I say, a little bit of a funk, a little bit of a sticking point within your love life, then maybe it's a good idea to step out of your comfort zone. And I think that your comfort zone doesn't just mean the physical places that you're in, the physical things that you're doing with your life, you know, just the things that you would usually do on an everyday basis. I think this is what card also means, is letting go of maybe off restrictive thoughts. So really just making sure that you're putting out positive vibes out there in order to attract the right person into your life, and really just to make sure that you're letting go of anything negative that might be hindering you from finding that special person to come into your life. As usual, at the end of the reading, I always draw the Romance Angels Oracle card. From the Romance Angels Oracle card deck, I'll draw a card. I'll actively shuffle it on screen, and let's see what we can come up with. What is the message from the angels for your love and romantic life, Scorpio, for the month of November 2014? So I'm just going to get these cards out. Here they are, and I'm just going to shuffle them on screen. Just give them a little bit of a shuffle. Okay, they're shuffled. I'm just going to pick one from the top of the deck. You see what we come up with? Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. This card I think is really apt for this particular reading because we have the Four of Pentacles, which really talks about control issues, anxiety and fear, holding on to certain ideas, holding on to stuff. I mean, the Pentacles card are all about sort of material, you know, finance, that type of thing. But I certainly think that within a love reading, it really talks about holding on to stuff. So I certainly think that this card, Flirt, from the angels, it's saying that you need to kind of be a little bit more easy. So when we spoke about, especially for the single Scorpios out there, that for some of you guys, you may need to step out of your, you know, your comfort zone. For some of you guys out there, it might be a case of that you're finding it difficult to, single guys, that for some of you might be finding it difficult to attract a mate into your life because you're perhaps controlling how you feel, controlling your behaviour. And I think that what this card is really saying is that you need to be a little bit more loose, you need to be a little bit more easy with yourself, you need to be a little bit more, you know, easy and a little bit more playful and a little bit more joyful. Smile with your eyes, smile with your mouth. Just be a little bit more easy. Lose that control factor. Lose those fears. Lose those anxieties. Because through doing that, it simply means that you are then in a better position to attract what you want into your life. If you're feeling held back, if you're feeling anxious about sort of going out and really just taking the bull by the horns and really being vivacious and being open to someone or people that you may potentially meet or be interested in, this card is really saying it's a really good time to form new friendships, just to get yourself out there, you know, out into the field and put yourself out there and say, here I am, this is who I am, my name is this, and really just to put yourself out there and, you know, just to make people aware that you are on the market and that, you know, you're a really good catch. So I would say that certainly this card really does back up this reading about control, because when you flirt, you kind of almost lose those boundaries, you lose that sense of control, you lose that sense of anxiety, you lose that sense of fear, you kind of loosen up and you just become a lot more playful and easy to be around. If you are in a relationship, and as I said, for those of you guys who are potentially in a relationship at the moment, that the Four of Pentacles card was all about maybe you controlling a situation with a relationship or somebody controlling you. So potentially for some of you guys, you could be feeling suffocated, or you could be the person who's suffocating your relationship. And really, again, this card is saying that you just need to sort of loosen up and revive that passion within your relationship. So just kind of be a little bit more free, just kind of be a little bit more open with your partner, and don't be so controlling within the relationship, because that potentially can do a lot of damage. So I certainly think for the month of October, for a lot of you Scorpios out there, if you're feeling that there are control issues, whether you're single or whether you're attached, I think this is really just saying, just loosen up, just open yourself up, open up your heart, open up your mind, open up, you know, your behaviour, and you will actually find that if you're in a relationship, things are actually going to get a lot better once you sort of loosen the reins. If you are a little bit suffocating with that within that relationship, or if your partner is, and if you are single, then by loosening up, people will be more attracted to someone who is a lot who is far more looser and far more playful and far more easy than someone that seems pent up and quite controlling. So that's your reading, guys, for the month of November, for your love and romance reading. I'll be back with your angel reading very soon. Take care.